ensures that we grow the middle class if it's maintained well. Of course, we have a lot of external factors, so that still concern us. So the proposed outcomes of the new recovery policy will be achieved with this economic growth and also financial resource and the reasonable change we are making in the governmental structure and the other areas. We will continue to strive for stronger economic growth through implementing these policies so that all share our future benefits nationwide. We are allocating more resources to health, education, and social welfare, especially in reducing social welfare and increasing number of job places, and also invest more into health and education. The most impressive outcome in 2023 lies within tourism sector. As you may already have seen that Mongolia declared 2023 to 2025 as the years to visit Mongolia. As we aim to expand tourism through simplified visa systems and increased number of international flights, apart from this broadcasting our nomadic culture worldwide, which is having some interest, attracting more and more people from and around the world. But our government and tourism sector, private entities are also focusing on improving its infrastructure and service quality. So that's also another important issue. Since introducing the Welcome to Mongolia tourism promotion policy, almost 375,000 tourists have already visited as of August 10. And of course this will continue, and we hope that this will increase. And it has already infused approximately 800 million USD into the economy. That's also a very positive number. Moreover, there has been a remarkable 46% surge in international media coverage aimed at promoting Mongolia. So compared to the corresponding period of the previous year, consequently fostering favorable perceptions. So as an integral facet of our tourism promotion policy, we have liberated our airspace, leading to a steady upsurge in the frequency of flights. So at present, we are pleased to disclose that international scheduled flights cater more than 20 countries and with different distinct destinations, and signifying noteworthy twofold escalation compared to the preceding year. That's what we see this year, because after the pandemic, the tourism sector was collapsed and it was hard to recover it. But with significant effort, we were able to revive this sector quite well. So in line with our government's new recovery policy, we continue diversifying our economy and exploring new markets and opportunities with our friends, partners, and investors. Of course, while our existing relations will help with us this aim ultimately, so this time we still regret that the situation in Europe has deteriorated to the extent it has, and we want really a swift end to this war so that the region and the world will be more peaceful and stable. Well, we maintain good relations with our neighbors and actively promote our third neighbor policy, which Mongolia seeks to develop enhanced economic and bilateral ties with our neighbors and third neighbors. So Mongolia is traditionally, as you know, neutral as a country, and we will do everything we can do to ensure the world returns to stability. The new recovery policy is an endorsement of our third neighbor policy, as we promote inward investment, such as Rio Tinto's investment in Oyu Tolgoi mine. The second or third mega projects should be started to keep the current momentum. And there is a number of promising mega projects that are on their way to be in operation. Mongolia has diplomatic relations with 190 UN member states, as you already know, and is party to some 100 international organizations. And in turn, we seek neutrality and cordial relations with as many countries as possible. We celebrate the anniversaries of diplomatic ties with the United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, and the European Union in 2023 this year. By the way, I am also co-chairman of the joint committees with these countries. So with all our partners, with decades of diplomatic and friendly relations, we really seek to promote whatever way we could. So trade and investment through our third neighbor policy are also key to enhancing our energy security and building further cultural and humanitarian exchange. Mongolia is functioning and true democracy with a long and rich history, and its priority is tackling corruption. Corruption is a serious problem in many countries around the globe. Our action through whistleblower law has shown that the government's priority is the people's soul. People are demanding, and the government is standing with and for its people to fight the corruption. So that's what we are focusing on. That's why we have announced 2023 as our anti-corruption year, to ensure that corruption is rooted out and that we will never see these issues regarding corruption in the coming years. So we will achieve our government policy and goal to have a better democracy with respect of law, human rights, and share our common values in many different ways. As a result of the new recovery policy, we would create 49 billion USD investment opportunity by 2030 minimum. I would say minimum because still there is room to have mutually beneficial cooperation with international business and our partners and friends from business communities, which means we will still export 20 billion USD products by then. Besides coal, copper, gold, we are also focusing on in critical mineral, for which we have a significant resource that needs to be explored in detail and also developed in a proper manner by introducing responsible mining and also bringing in advanced technologies and have better way to explore and produce that. To encourage investment and foreign trade, we're aiming and we are improving our banking and financial sector management, privatizing state-owned companies, and reducing government involvement in the business as much as possible. We've already taken some very strong steps in privatizing some of the state services and products and businesses and entities to allow the business to have better environment, also market for their own business operations. So that's what we are also doing. The President of Mongolia has initiated to plant 1 billion trees. Also is becoming an impetus to reduce desertification and deforestation. Given the increasing frequencies and scales of disasters, it is crucial to improve the risk of management systems, the DRR, which could also save material expense and human lives. Lately, we see a lot of natural disasters, and number of natural disasters occurring in the country and as well as regionally and internationally are increasing, and it's also becoming more serious issues. So that's why we focus on this important topic, also to reduce the climate change as much as possible and contribute to this with our own resource. Last but not least, an important aspect of our endeavors is digitization to improve government efficiency and increase transparency. E-governance is one of our government's priority, which is also moving forward quite efficiently, and we are transferring already 650 types of government services to be online